Hi, my name is Brooklyn Maddox, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a social worker here at the agency. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
What is your preferred name?
My name is Kira Lauren, but you can call me Kira.
Okay, hi Kira. I understand you were referred here to me from the hospital.
Yeah, I was recently discharged by Dr. Thomas.
Okay, so before we get started, I want to explain that everything said between us in our sessions will stay between us unless I feel as though you or someone else is in danger. Okay? Okay. So today for our session, I would love to get started by you telling me a little bit about yourself and why you're here so that I can gain a better understanding. But do you mind if I just jot some stuff down?
No, it's okay.
Okay, awesome. So can you tell me how you think, what brought you here? Tell me a little bit about yourself and how we ended up here.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't been feeling myself lately.
Okay, when you say you're not yourself, can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah, I just kind of feel awful. I haven't really been sleeping much. I know. Oh, okay, I understand now. I just been feeling, I don't really know how to describe it. I do have 2 children though, one's 4 and one's 7, and it's just really hard to take care of them when I can barely take care of myself. It hasn't always been like this though. My husband recently left and I don't know, things have been getting tougher. I feel like I'm kind of on my own doing things, so there's just a lot going on my plate.
Yeah, that sounds really difficult. How long would you say it's been since you've been feeling like this?
Well, I lost my job around last May and my husband left me about 3 months ago, so I think that's when the depressive feelings really got worse, I think.
So you say it started to get worse around last May, and
Yeah.
then sort of the last 3 months it's been getting a little bit worse after your husband left?
Yeah, it's not been getting any better.
Okay, so if it's not getting better, I'm sorry to hear that, but I am glad you're here to get help, which is the first step towards where you want to be. I want to do all that I can to offer you and the support you need to help get here, and I'm going to point you in the right direction with the resources here in the agency.
Okay, well, I didn't really want to come, honestly.
Okay, I understand that. I think it's courageous of you for identifying problem areas in the first place, though, and coming anyways, despite those feelings of not wanting to come.
Well, thanks, and I guess you're kind of right, I do want to get better.
Yeah, we can do some good things together. Can you tell me a little bit about your family? Maybe about some of your extended family?
Yeah, I don't really have much family. I'm an only child, and my parents were also only children in their family, so I never had many cousins or relatives growing up. And I think that's kind of part of the problem now. I grew so used to the family I had with my husband, and now I don't have that, and I have to figure out how to balance everything else on my own because I'm just kind of my own family right now.
Yeah. No, that sounds really difficult, especially because you obviously grew used to having him there.
Yeah.
So how would you say your relationship is with your parents, though?
We used to be really close, but we sort of drifted off when I lost my job, and they used to love to babysit, and that was that.
Well, do you still view them as a support system, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say so. It was really me who drifted off, so I just got really overwhelmed.
I think feeling overwhelmed with everything is really valid, but I'm glad that you can still view them as a support system.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of resources in the community here too to help you through it, so you don't have to feel entirely alone anymore. Why don't we start by coming up with some goals, like some short-term and some long-term goals together?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Where would you like to see us getting started?
Honestly, I'm just really tired of being depressed.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes I think the hardest part is often asking for help in the first place. And you're already here in our sessions, so I think that's a good place to start. But I think we could definitely turn that into a goal.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, how would you feel about reaching out to your parents again and maybe establishing that support system that you feel like you could still have?
Yeah, I think I could totally do that.
Okay, I think improving that connection can help. So maybe before our next meeting, we could reach out to them?
Yeah. That's
Okay, awesome. And so you also mentioned that you'd like to work again.
Yeah, I really need to start working again. It's just really hard.
Yeah, so maybe together we can brainstorm how we can make that happen, like into the reality.
Okay.
What do you think is preventing you from gaining employment right now?
Honestly, I just don't have the time. Right now I'm either cooking or cleaning or watching the kids.
Yeah.
I was part-time when my husband was here too, so now I really need to get a full-time job so I can support my family.
Yeah. So yeah, being a single mom is asking for a lot, honestly. Do you think you could benefit from having a resource to help you watch your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Okay.
great.
So how about we start looking and applying to different preschools in the area, because that could also help your children just like in general in their lives.
Yep.
And I think that would not only give like them a benefit, but it would give you more time to start seeking employment and also hold a job. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Okay, awesome. So we'll make that another goal. By the end of the month, let's apply to a different preschool in the area, like maybe 2 or 3. I also know that there is a preschool called Young Fives, which is a public program to help children get into kindergarten. But we can also keep our options open, but we definitely have that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think once I figure out a place to keep them so I can do my own stuff, I can devote more energy towards finding a job.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. So how are you feeling about everything we've covered so far? Is there anything you think I'm missing?
No, I feel a lot better though.
Okay, good. So before next week, you'll reach out to your parents hopefully and like establish that connection again. So we'll continue with our sessions too as well. You can schedule an appointment outside the office before you leave. And yeah, so we'll begin researching preschool programs as well. Does that all sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay,
Let's do it.
lovely. I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Thank you
thanks.
for your time.
Thank you.